to the soundless version of Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, this sound. Gotta tap back in, make sure everything is A-O diddly K, and we can start. Hendorio is on his quest to just become the greatest knight in all the land, to wear the heaviest armor out of anybody. I have some crackers, so if you hear some munching, that's what that is. Okay, and then I apologize for that now, because these are like the big old Cuban crackers with like circle ones. Alright, go. Oh. You can turn off the rotation of my fan. Okay, last time we killed some guys and we punched some guys and we got horribly maimed by a couple other guys. That's fun. We'll do a little bit to ride over to the other area anyway. We'll just have a little bit of food here.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
It's Harold. Eat, my boy. Grow strong, Harold. It won't be kind, we'll close the door. Okay. So our quests. Okay, we gotta track down Riki. I guess we'll do that first. I want to take down that bandit camp. They fucked us up last time. Really, really badly. But I would like to go fight them. We should probably get some more savior snaps at some point as well. Get the recipe to those. We'll go north to Riki first, and then we'll, Oh, hey, Horus, I could not see you. So anyway, say, turn your headlights on, Brandon. This is a horse that doesn't have any headlights. Let's make sure we're on the right path. Which you're not. We want to go back. You want to make a left. Okay. We could pull out a torch, but maybe this element of surprise. You know.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Go glide. Good old Henrold. Hencor, god of the Underdark. You know, up before the break of dawn. Solve crime. Kick ass, take names. Probably sit down and read a little bit because it would be way too early to get anybody's attention. Hold on. Move that space we're going. Let it teach you. I'm about to get up and shake these crackers off me. This is a terrible decision. These crackers are delicious, but by damn. Oh. Let's take some sword. I think they're swords. I'll just wait to check it. I'm gonna get the job majority done. Pretty good. I still want to find a place to sit down and, what am I stuck on?
Yeah.
Best place to ask about somebody who is not of the best persuasion, i.e. thieves and not bards. Thieves and, brigands. That should be the right word, right? Brigands? Why not? Is, obviously the local tavern, but, as it is, like, fucking 2 in the morning, it's like 6 o'clock, which, reasonably, I'm not gonna go 6 o'clock in the morning. We will sit and wait, read. We'll study until it is 8. Cool. Who's strength? Level in strength and reading.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
Riki? You mean Hinnick, the courier's son?
Maybe. Do you know where I might find him?
He's not usually around here. Try asking at his home, but I hope you got a thick skin. Your courier ain't exactly charming.
So you know this Hinnick. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much. I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about it.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies. And they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here. There's no use for the likes of him.
I'm gonna just quickly adjust the sound because I don't think it's loud enough on the...
So you know this Hinnick? Why's that?
No,
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
he's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
That's helpful. Have a nice day, sir. In-house, mate. I'd like to buy just a loaf of bread.
My respects to you.
Actually, do I?
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Like that sake has started an archery contest here. If you want to try your luck at winning a few Russian, you should go and see him. And that's not all.
Ooh.
Especially at the mill. Not a week goes by without some ruckus there. But I'm wise to them troublemakers. Whenever they're planning some mischief, they're always huddled there in the corner, hatching their plots. Like yesterday, for instance. And that's not all. Now I think of it, I've not seen Kunhuta here for some time, the local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale. But she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her.
Not all Kunhuta. Kunhuta. What kind of name is Kunhuta? I guess Hungarian or Polish. Polski. Talk to his father, talk to the bathhouse wench. I'll go to the wench first. He's gonna tell his favorite wench where he's going. Ah, yes, we want to check if we had any food on us. No. I'll buy 2 bacon, 1 bread, and a bit of cheese.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
And he's a growing boy.
What do you say to this?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
31, no
Cena,
higher.
I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Good thing we have bite to eat.
Yes, Henry, that's what we were just taking care of. Come on. Well, slab of bacon first. How are we feeling? And finish it off with cheese. Beautiful.
Hell for me.
Seems like the bathhouse is right over this fence.
What's that? Good morning.
Morning.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
I just wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
Listen to your strumpet. The fucking
So,
information I know.
what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
I really don't know what you want from me.
Nah.
So Hinek is a bit odd and sometimes he goes off into the woods.
He's actually known
So
for a couple
what?
crimes, ma'am.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Hey, we're looking for a cheeky wank.
Can you remember anything he
And
said?
I wasn't having none of it.
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married.
Do you mind
and
not
such.
just
Oh,
dipping
just
into my face
poppycock.
so much?
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
Alright, thank you.
Good luck then.
We've got a treasure hunt! Henry's always good for a good treasure hunt. Everybody knows Polish were the original pirates. Nice rains there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, who's there? Good health to you.
God, that guy's ears.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
You clearly can tell. See, you know.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Oh!
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
Aren't I? I'm not here. He wasn't unless he was here, you know. He's waiting for the gibbet. Maybe there's a way out.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge. But even if it's true, I'm sure Hinek would rather hang than fall into the hands of those savages.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. Alright. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right, I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know.
Yes.
Hinek never told me
No,
nothing.
it's just, you know.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinek.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths. Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say...
They eat salt waffles. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, who's there?
Oh boy. He ain't getting it for free, so he's gonna get fucking. Boy, where'd you say the stash was? Is it the west?
What's it to be? God.
What are you freaking out about?
Anything else?
You didn't have fucking.
Go. And if he's really in as much shit as...
To old Tonga from Tabble, the one I buy goods from. And he's the right. Take them. And how much do I want for them?
Well, now.
I was surprised myself.
God be with you.
Not with you, mate.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
What about this?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
I don't have an option.
Very well,
anyway.
I agree. The Lord watch over you.
Oh, I did end up picking my shield up. Oh, that's right, because I chased the shield through the fucking woods and then ended up not getting the sword, so that sword as well. I don't need the trusty companion.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Agree?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
It's for my investigation! Investigation away! It's not as deep as it.
It's too deep here.
Oh, can't swim at all. Come on, Pebbles. Before cargo. Away from you.
Yeah. I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnock.
But ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinnock's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right, all right.
Poaching's a crime.
Give me your word
After
of
all.
honor. You won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinnock has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so he had to have a light for that.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headlands close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages. Farewell.
I'm gonna go to D first. I feel like D is the right answer. Right? Because D is like, right. I don't know, actually B is kind of closer to his house. Let's go to B first. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, I think B is like west from his house, so like, you know, comes onto the property, digs up his hole, throws his shit in the hole, talks to his dad. You know? It makes sense to me. Old Henry thinks it makes a wee bit of sense. So, this one's not it. see if we can get to see.
Yeah.
I don't have to go back up to the town and then cross the river. Because it'll be too deep here. Horses, they don't know how to swim. Oh, you know what he's getting.
Yeah.
An STD. I wonder how old AIDS is. Right? Like, when was the first documented case of AIDS? Or like HIV? Is it like a modern disease? Is it, you know, I don't know. Man, I am so glad they gave me on horse. Imagine doing all this on foot. I mean, it's an easy way to get the 50,000 steps achievement. But damn, son, this would suck. It's a lot of walking. And these boots were made for walking.
Yeah.
And that's just what they'll do. One day these boots, they're gonna walk all over you.
Want to earn a bit of coin?
Blood will be spilt.
Ooh.
You'll get what for. You're dead. I surrender.
No, forget it.
He's a bandit.
Now you die.
Pox on you.
Oh, wait. Oh, well. If I'd known I couldn't get his damn ear. Respect what the. It's like a potato or something? Oh. Nothing. I'm the other guy. That was weird. It's weird. So my first fucking instinct was right, and I should have went to D first. I'm like, nah, B is probably the one you want to go to because it's closest to his house. And then... No, I mean whatever. You know, I thought he'd go around it. Oh boy.
Yeah.
like these trees. They remind me of some from Spore. Right? So when I played Spore, I like to pick up the trees that look like ones from Earth. There's like the recognizable like aspects of it. Not quite charcoal burners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out, you know, horses not made for off-roading. At least not overly great at it. It was a bit weird from here. I did have to turn the gravitating down a couple times. I probably could turn it back up if I really wanted to. Because it wasn't the CPU that was causing the issue. It was just bad internet connection to the drop frames.
Yeah.
This isn't Skyrim horse. Last thing I want to do is fling this off a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah.
This horse is not following the trail. I don't even think I have I don't think I have a lockpick, let alone the ability to lockpick a hard one. I can barely do the easies.
Yeah.
They haven't considered is I got level up, didn't I? Not a point. Okay. Good chance drawing opponent's blood. More damaged sword. I don't like damaged swords.
Yeah.
I like the idea of keeping my sword nice and clean and fully repaired, like any good knight would do. I get off my horse pretty close to it, just so that, you know, I can draw my sword and shield just in case.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men.
No.
Then who are you?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you'd better come clean, alright?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhoff raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs then, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to...
But we didn't know
Oops, sorry.
nothing, even though we were going to Neuhoff. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid.
On the way to Neuhoff, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
You know where it is.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Who got your two gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, two of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat, and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. Knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron. My head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate, hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp him.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy. I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Was.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well,
Hey, over here!
Pebbles, no.
Oh shit. Runs, people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck.
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Who's there? Big turns up willing. Go ahead and gather your strength.
Oh, hi, yeho!
Missed! Take that!
Next!
Where did I get their ears? They're bandits. Ooh. What's that with you? Bunch of weaponry to sell. Didn't have the other thing on.
got some more questions.
What?
Who is this Runt? What does he look like? Do you know anything about him?
I never saw him before, but he's massive and scary as hell. Even his own men are afraid of him.
Did you notice what his sword looked like?
No, it was just a regular sword, I think. Why do you ask?
I think I once had the doubtful honour of meeting that bastard, and he has something that doesn't belong to him. You're coming with me. Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush will want to hear what you've got to say.
Don't suppose there's any chance you might turn a blind eye.
Why should I?
I didn't do nothing all that bad, and I told you everything I know. You can tell them yourself, and leave me here, and in a few weeks I'll pack up and clear off.
It's medieval times, so you gotta do, you know.
Nothing bad. How many people were screaming at Neuhof? Half the stables are burnt down.
I didn't kill no one, and I didn't start no fire neither.
But you had a hand in it, and you wanted to rob them. You could have warned them.
I'm no saint, but surely I don't deserve to hang for that. It was them others.
I don't give a tinker's curse. You were there, you didn't warn anyone, and you helped those murderers, even if it was only for a while. You're going to Ratai with me.
You're condemning me to death. You know that, don't you?
Maybe Sir Hanush will have mercy on you. You've had the devil's own luck so far.
And he's a no-nonsense kind of guy. You've got all those people killed and I feel bad about it, so you're gonna go hang as well. Just in case. He's robbing people left, right, and center. Only little jobs and the mugging, pillage. It's like, you know. Sure, yeah, he helped me, but he's also been committing crimes all the times.
Carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Finally, a reasonable sum.
I gotta find like a tailor. There's a tailor around here.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
You know, okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
My respects to you. Farewell.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Agree?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
That's a sum I can live with.
The bailiff.
God be with you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
I should say so. The bishop's vicar came to Ujits, and not even Sir Hanush knows what he's after in these parts. Something must be up, but I couldn't tell you more than that.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
Yeah, sure.
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 3, actually 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. Sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good luck, then. God be with you.
What time is it? Right on there. It's past 12. Let's see if we can get that date done. But, talk to Alex Skellets, talk to the merchant, and then talk to people. Jobs. Jeez Louise. There's a little bit of lag every time you get out somewhere. Okay, it's a nice day. We'll walk. We'll call Pebbles and we need to. No, he's downstairs. Ah.
Good day to you.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, it goes without saying.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know.
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home. May the Lord watch over you.
Did you, are you a... I could've just grabbed the shit off of them just to, that's whatever. It's a nice day out. We'll repair those swords before we sell them. It'll give us a little bit of extra smithing levels. Or the grindstone levels. Better grinding.
My respects to you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
But what of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skillets, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
Who should I talk to? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathouse, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while.
Thanks. I'll go.
Go on.
Well, that was the grindstone up here. I don't think I was supposed to see that. That was honestly hilarious. I should have this video now. Man, just never try to look at the horse. That magnificent teleporting horse! So, yeah. Oh, the parish priest is on the other side, yeah, because that's the... It's like the private church, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, looks like fun, right? Pretty good. Ooh, I don't know if you guys hear that. Some good fucking thunder. Get up. And just so I know, the weapon, sorry, that 20 damage garbage. 43 is what that does. That's 34, but it's a club. That's 30. Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hey, I recognize you.
May the Lord watch over you.
You're like every other guy.
My respects to you. Good luck to you.
So, I didn't have 2 axes, did I?
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Aye. All right, so.
Oh, well. If I knew who's gonna agree with me. Just whistle at the horse. Incoherent whistling.
Yeah.
Good health to you.
Farewell. The guy's name is Rock. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He's in that new movie.
Good afternoon. Goodbye.
Good afternoon.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why'd you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis's housekeeper.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumors. I'm still his housekeeper.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Goodbye.
We're gonna find him dead, aren't we? Jeez Louise. Let's take this opportunity. Let's go clear that down.
Yeah.
I want to get some revenge on those bandits. This was the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep going. Nothing happened. Keep going. Okay, so fuck it. Let's just go to let's go to the Skeleton or whatever the heck that place is called. Sessa. You're gonna follow the road left until you get up to the house.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go check out the house real quick. I want to see if I can use that cumin bow or not. Can I grind my bow? Okay.
Hey,
Greetings, Henry.
lad. Don't you want a little wager on the Ratte tourney?
What now? Shall we take a walk?
You don't give up, do? Probably not in the rain. We could both catch a...
As her ladyship.
You just...
We're never gonna do this. This really goes. Eats my horse ass. Eats my horse's ass.
Yeah.
Sorry, bestiality is not allowed on Twitch, ma'am. So if you please get your head out of my horse's ass, that'd be really appreciated. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Question. It's because we're on the, you know. Nah, it's gonna be a circle around if we're doing that.
Yeah.
Dude, stop on the way back. I don't know. Got a lot of traveling to do. Oh boy, watch out.
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse.
Yeah.
Dude, you fucking appeared out of thin air. What do you want me to do about that, huh?
Yeah.
You manifested out of nothing. And right in front of my path. Like, you know. At least you're in this scenario. I've got the right of way, sir. I should have you burned as a witch. A warlock, even. The children around here have been saying they've had having bad dreams about this man. He must be a warlock. Burn him. Ow.
Yeah.
I've gone far from home. I better get back before Sir Radzig sends out a search party.
God fucking damn it. So I gotta... That's the edge of the map. I need to turn around and go across there first.
It's hellishly deep here.
There's no way this horse just couldn't fucking, like, jump over. There are no gators here, huh? This is really annoying, actually. What we can do.
Yeah.
I'm sure I better stay on the road. Now my horse jumps through those poles. Very nimbly. Nimbly. Very nimbly he jumps through the poles is the answer. That weird stack of hay or something, I don't know. It's arrows. The Wicker Man. Ah!
Yeah.
Wood loggers?
Come on then.
You're dead. Come here, Lily Liver.
Mercy. A nice little pretzel for the road. Anything looking worse than everything else? Let's not just eat a random mushroom, let's just eat the pretzel, like I said. Is my dagger not good enough or something? Just kill and stealth mode, yeah, dangerous. Wonder if I possibly a different kind of dagger to cut ears.
Yeah.
Or like only specific types of bandits count, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't know, honestly, I don't seem like the kind of guy to rob immediately, you know? Like, I am carrying a shield, a sword, armor, riding on a horse. I've seen a lot of people who aren't, like, don't have jobs that are heavily reliant on horses. You know. For example, like, if you're pulling a cart, yeah, I understand, but, like, I am just like a, you know, a knight in service of some lord. Because I am a knight in service of some lord. So you'd assume their first instinct wouldn't be like, yeah, that's the guy I want to rob. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're out robbing guys in the middle of the woods, you're not really too picky. But whom you're robbing. You know? Not exactly like I'm familiar with robbing practices in medieval times. Medieval.
Yeah.
I hate myself for making that joke. I hate every aspect of myself for making that joke. But I love it. It's terrible. It's horrible, and I love it so very much. Where the fuck am I? You know...
Yeah.
Considering that the toad is quite literally just this little patch of wood, I'm going to forego the road in lieu of using the wood. Of course, as every good town has a invisible wall of impervious, impenetrable bushes, but Henrold, the Great Knight, knows how to get through those. Yeah, sword shop.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought it was a barber, not a tailor.
Yeah.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No. No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid all kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skalitz.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
Do tell me, Father, why don't you like the Ratai priest exactly?
Have you never met him? Now, there's a man without any fellow feeling or morals. When he sits in judgment, he's needlessly cruel. Yet when he's sensitive, he whines and complains. He thinks only of himself and his own desires.
You're right. He really is like that. But how can you criticize him when you're turning your back on your calling out of fear?
That's not the same thing at all.
Isn't it? Maybe not to you or him, but the people won't see it that way. You both failed your flocks.
You can't possibly mean that. I'm nothing like that ignoramus.
It comes down to the same thing in the end. Having a scoundrel for a priest, or having nobody at all. You have a calling, so follow it.
I don't know who you think you are to sit in judgment on me, but I've no desire to get killed. When Sir Ratzig returns to Skalitz, that's when I shall too, and not a day before.
As you wish.
Try the other one.
Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
I am ashamed. More than you can imagine, but not quite enough to get myself killed for it. I'm a man of the cloth, not a man at arms. So, I shall politely decline your offer. Farewell.
Wait.
Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you ask, my boy?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Ratar and doesn't want to work for anyone else. She's waiting for your return.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now.
Take care now.
Who is it?
Good day to you.
I wonder if I should get any of these. $120, jeez Louise. We'll get this one, and we'll get the one today.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. All right, so.
The Eclipse Tipster I don't think gives you quests, it just relays places to get quests, I think.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Is there anything interesting going on here?
Well, there's two good-for-nothings from Scarlets who are a thorn in my side. It's one thing sympathizing with them after what happened, but it's another when they get mixed up in all kinds of mischief. I'll catch them red-handed sooner or later. When I do, they'll be sorry they crossed me.
Is there anything interesting going?
It's so peaceful. Good luck to you.
Like, it doesn't give a quest, it just kind of informs you that there is a quest? Question mark? Right, like, it doesn't... Let's go to there first, and then we go back down to Rete, because we gotta go Rete for there anyway. I'm ready to go there for shit anyway, so we might as well go there last to do everything, like, have it all culminate at once. You know? Some of that.
Good evening.
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
Alright, I'm not
Just
gonna pay
one night.
200 gold right now.
All right. Money up front, though.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price? Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
Are we agreed?
That's not enough. You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you. Good luck, then.
Teach of Hannah will read for a bit. Beautiful. Okay. So any book that isn't specifically got a progress bar, you can't get anything out of. You can. If I can read it, but whatever. Steal some beans out of here and leave. Bean room. Eat some beans and fucking leave. Goddamn bean room.
Yeah.
Of the hive. cutting down trees with them. Better really practicing clapping.
Yeah.
Doesn't really sound like tree. It sounds like more like somebody's like hammering down like a wooden mallet. It's really something similar to croquet, to be honest. But something tells you that's not the actual answer. So only the books that are worth something, i.e. worth like 400 fucking ducats, are filled with skills.
Yeah.
Say, the clouds lay down. Yeah, clouds lay down. It's the horses that don't lay down. Ah, hello.
Good health to you.
You need to wash yourself.
Do you know Timmy? He's a big man and,
A complete numbskull? Aye, he works here. Or he used to, I'm not sure. He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since. But try asking his sister, Mirka. She works here too. God be with you.
Can I go inside? Ooh. No, I cannot. The invisible dandelion. Nigh 500 years have passed since the appearance of a walled settlement, which later grew to a castle guard at the borders of the land of Zlikin of the Zlikins and its main trade route. Even later it bloomed into a town, which, however, 150 years ago burned to the ground and was built anew in even more beautiful form, with strong walls that not even Kunat, Hora, or Prague need to be ashamed of. The fortified town of Ratay fell under the possession of the king, and was granted as a fiefdom. And during the reign of John of Luxembourg, it fell under the Earl of Lord Henry of Lipa, who then had built Henry of Lipa. What? Didn't Hanush of Lipa? Oh, it was probably his father. Had built a tower castle, yeah, they called Perkstein. Today, Ratay is under the administration of Hanush, and to young Lord Capon of Lipa, reaches. I'm having a stroke because it's in proper order because, Henry's kind of still dumb. Today, Ratay is under the administration, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, this was a waste of money. Undeniably. Let's wait. Should be up in an hour. You, woman, stop! In the name of the law.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy.
Colossus?
I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Funny.
All the others know him, so how come you don't?
Alright, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
What's that little thing? Bark, 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 bark. Does that spin? Does the whole building spin to catch the wind? That's really cool. Yeah, look, cause it's got like the little, you turn it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh.
Here I am. So,
what's your head on sideways?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know. But they looked like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is, and I'll take care of him.
I'll take care of him, alright.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Why'd you let him get around you, Henry?
Get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
And who are you looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
You have an encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. And no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ah, all in good time. First, prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
I hear he's hiding in Ratai.
Oh, yeah? Where in Ratai?
I don't know. You'll have to find him yourself.
Sounds like a pile of horseshit to me. Stop wasting my time and spit it out.
I've no idea where he is. I reckon I'll have to try my luck elsewhere.
Don't try to tell me she told you nothing. You send me to Rattay, and then you say you know nothing? Spit it out, right now!
You don't know when to give up, do you?
The one who has the upper hand does as he pleases. Boy.
True. Only you don't have the upper hand.
What the? No, boy.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
I mean, he did have the upper hand. Oh boy, he did have the upper hand. Why can't, like, this fucking log-on system is... Oh, God. I have the perfect plan. It's fine. No, God damn it.
God.
I thought they pulled like a Half-Life glitch on her where she like... Ah! Hoping it works slightly.
Here I am.
What do you want?
Can you tell me
Promise me.
why do you care?
And now this.
Who are they?
I don't. But I didn't.
That's good.
Get the feeling you look. I'm looking for some.
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I don't stick my nose into other people's affairs, and I expect the same from them.
That's a shame. A crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me...
I've no idea where he is. I reckon I'll have to try my luck elsewhere.
That wench didn't tell you anything.
She didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah? Stop messing around and spit it out. The one who...
True.
What do you Pig turns up red. Assault. Is that the best you...
How did you fucking hit me?
Bollocks!
Call that combat.
What the? How are they getting? I'm not fucking no. Stop blocking on and stop.
Bugger this. Heckbutt.
Of course, why you like this? I'm dead.
Bring it on.
There's gotta be a way to do it without fucking telling. Like, but you said I had the skills. It's actually really annoying.
Put the weapon away.
Here I am.
What?
Get the feeling I'm looking for... Now it... That... Oh...
The true.
Well, have we got here?
And you're dead.
Why are you turning me around? God, horse, please.
Have you?
Why are you? Oh my god. No. What are you fucking doing? Okay. The controls are fucking me. Like, it's constantly turning me around. I don't know what's fucking happening here. At this point, I'm just more like fucking like I don't want to tell him because I don't want to fucking tell him and just. Okay. You horse. Right? You're going to be right here, facing this way, so that I can just fucking cheese this with fucking run-bys. And you, bitch, need to hurry up. Oh, God.
Here I am.
Now.
Well, I never. The pictures up willingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking. I hate you so much worse. You know what? Fuck, we'll tell him what Timmy is. I don't care. I don't know why Henry would allow them to surround him. I don't know why fucking, you know, this horse is being a fucking cocksucker. I don't have like another fucking horse skip. I like how, of course, though, he's more than willing to fucking tell him where he is, and they won't have like it's not a check or anything.
Here I am. What? Who is...
Get the feeling you. Now.
He's at the Colburn's farm.
Right back where he started. Are you yanking my pizzle? Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you.
No surrender.
You beast!
Looks like a horse.
Yeah.
Try to be an awful night. What do you fucking do? You get sacked by 4 idiots.
So it was you, you son of a bitch.
You get what's for.
This is what I wanted to do.
You can. Don't hide on me. Yeah.
It's gonna be too late for this. Oh, you son of a...
You're dead.
Ow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Take
Stop fucking... Stop locking on.
I'm gonna enjoy.
It needs to stop locking on to the characters when I fucking try to run. It stops turning me around randomly. Like, I understand it's locked onto the characters. It keeps trying to turn me to face the character. Except for, I'm actively holding shift to run away. Why are you turning me around? Fucking God. Like, I had a fucking other bow or something, but like...
Here I am.
What? And now there's some right peculiar.
Get the now.
You don't look true.
Well, I never.
Okay, turn me around. I'm gonna fucking scream. Horse, why are you like this?
You know how this one ends. Call that combat. What's the matter? Come on.
There is literally no other option than to give them what they want, because you cannot fucking fight this. I'm just gonna do this thing out. I'm gonna go fucking fight the goddamn bandit cat. I don't want to fucking do this quest right now. It's pissing me off. What am I in there fucking like, go fucking talk to yourself, man. The fucking man. But it's aggravating. There is no other option other than tell them what they want to know, because you can't fight 4 people at once. So I'm gonna do a different set of quests, and maybe I'll get some fucking better equipment or something, and not fucking have to deal with that constantly.
I'll slay you. I'm going to enjoy. Yeah.
Did that hurt? It'll all be over with you soon. Here! Now.
Fucking axe, buddy. Just stop and fucking. Weird. I have a fucking bow I can use now. My hat does 6, this one does 10. This paint is not fucking quite fixed. Where'd that spear go? Or was the spear like a... must-use thing? Fucking horse. How does that make it so I can? Why the fuck am I in the past long thing? Just let me fast travel. Shit, Lord. your boots. Where do I do that? I won't put a perk in that right now. I don't know that 100%. Good enough.
Good health to you. Take care now.
These ones are better than the ones I'm wearing. Because they're not as broken.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so.
They only have $245. Oh no, they have all the money. It's actually fine. I was an idiot. Why is the carpenter's accident? So these both, because the hind boots are better.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so.
Satisfied?
Well, that sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied. Aye, that would do it.
Yeah.
It's after midday.
Yeah.
God be with you.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
Carrying shit is hard work. A job for a real man.
If you think it's so great, why don't you do it yourself?
I've got a job. But beggars can't be choosers.
So now I'm a beggar. Maybe I really should knock you on your ass.
Sorry, no offense.
What do I have out of helping you get the job?
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. It's not enough. Especially when the dice don't fall in my favor.
Sure. And have you tried looking for other work?
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
And what about soldiering? That's real.
It is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse, which I once showed to a soldier I fell out with over a game of dice. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
No doubt. Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back of the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet. I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not yet. I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise, I might be very angry.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll see. May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? Have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
How much to know that?
How are you holding up in Rattay?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a peasant.
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show him what you're capable of...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show him...
That's enough for now.
May the Lord watch over you.
Cornelius is better at that. Tom is a fucking dick.
Good health to you.
Are you here on account of the water carrying?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and we'll see, alright?
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He was Moynier. We had a farm near Scarlet's.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
Oh, about carrying shit?
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father. And the farm, too. But Ma says there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
That's enough for now.
God be with you.
Hey! Good afternoon.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though, so I came here myself.
Look, I already have more people than jobs. You're a bit late.
But I really need a job.
So does everyone else around here.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune.
I'm pretty sure it's
and he won't lift a finger for us now.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silver works, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ, things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Alright, I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right? May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines. And not just in the mines. So...
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
Alright. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners, and at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
Alright. I understand. How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Scallets. I was knocked down by a horse, but it's better now.
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging, it's not healed. You can't carry water like that.
Oh, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones and I need the work to pay for it. I'll give you anything you want.
I can't. I have to choose suitable people for the job, and you need to heal.
The guy in the back.
Please. I take care now.
Oh, he's finished.
God be with you.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from
Why did you have so many
ended up
jobs?
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman? That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
So you're keen on carrying water?
I've been keen on it since I got up this morning.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. Though, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
You don't have to.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner.
Quite the factotum.
It's weird they didn't, like, not let it...
Right.
Because there was the other option of
That's
right
enough
I
for
see.
now.
It's kind of
So,
painful.
we're agreed then? When do I start working?
Look, the bailiff is the one...
So, I might not get the job? I'll be in the shit if I don't. Understand? Good luck to you.
Telling Pickman to pick up shit because he's like, he doesn't actually physically care if he picks up shit or not. What the fuck? Oh, it's light connected to something, I think.
God be with you.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Vassi goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman? I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
Carrying shit.
Good. 1 person for this job. Next?
Tonga. They call him the Winch.
The Winch.
Oh.
Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
I want to make him carry shit.
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her then?
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
Vincent, Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Good. 1 person for this job. Next?
That's it.
Oops. Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job. Take care.
Nice. Sick fucking parkour. She didn't get the last person the job. I was thought maybe it was one for everyone, but
I made... Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted.
a little bit.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and that St. James will have to wait.
Wait, I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2 years. I probably won't even live that long.
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work at Master Hagen's house and who knows? You might even find you like it.
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age? And the presbytery is too big for one woman alone.
So you agree you'll go and work for Hagen?
Isn't that what I just said? I'll go and do housekeeping.
Very dense.
God bless.
Henry, very dense. You did not make it very far.
I'd like to talk to you again about that job. That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then. Farewell.
Wait. Hey, no, no.
I chose a cook as well. Should I tell you or go to Hagen?
Tell me who you chose, and I'll take care of it.
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was worth it. She's the best cook around.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen for lunch sometime.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ. Good luck, then.
He's scribe in town, so maybe he'll buy the books for a better price. Okay, that's not good, yeah. Shouldn't do that.
Be with you, good sir.
So I guess they had the little thing in there. I don't know if we are level 10. Also, geez Louise. Yeah.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so.
What do you say to this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
My last offer.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
So I have to go to his offer, or else, you know, I don't get the offer at all. He just fucking gets pissed at me. So here we are.
Good day to you.
Good luck to you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Good luck to you. He's definitely the guy.
How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzig took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was going to ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzig's garrison, and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
Well, I got away with brawling with Lord Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you. You'll be saving us from starvation.
Good luck to you. We should just go,
see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry?
Come and get them.
Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Come up close and have a smell. Fresh
Jesus, I thought I was gonna fucking pass out or
Pour
something.
yourself a bit of fresh.
Let's heal up. We're gonna take on that fucking camp. See, back in medieval times, it was very common for horses to have teleporting powers. Due to the, decline of horse usage and the increase of car usage, we don't see many teleporting horses these days because the gene hasn't been majorly lost due to, the lack of usage, right? So, sometimes wild horses will do it, but usually they'll do it when out of sight. It's not something that people get to catch very often these days. It's a real shame. They were actually a very good way of transport. You just whistle for them and there's the horse right there waiting for you. But not so much these days.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
We're off to kill some bandits. Hopefully this won't go down like the shit that everything else happened. We're off to kill some bandits. Hopefully we won't die. But hey, we know that we're not the guy. And not just to fucking die constantly. That was a terrible fucking end to that song. Wish I had a hot potion. Okay. This was a mistake. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna kill some fucking Brennan. We fought these guys, it's where we gotta shoot from. But we can't really do all that well, you know. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we should be up against the river. Cross. Okie dokie. 70 fucking hairs worth of meat or 70 hair meat total? That's okay, that's one hair meat. That's why, okay. It's 7 hair meat total. Okie dokie, that's a lot better. I thought it was asking for 70 hair meat total. Or 70 hairs worth of meat. I'm like, yeah, no. Oh, a mushroom.
I never.
No, you don't. No fighting back today, friend. Probably need all that. I'm wearing shoes, right? No? Just wearing no fucking shoes on like an idiot. Oh boy. Absolute fucking idiot. Did he have a weapon on him? Doesn't seem so. Okie dokie. Four versus my 9, so no thank you. No. not gonna get poisoned. Probably a little bit of food poisoning from eating that bad meat. Bring my apple out on it. He didn't happen to have any keys on over there, did he? This is nothing I know, and all away. Didn't mean to pick him up. You're not carrying any keys on you. He's just a bandit. He's just a simple thief. Where'd the other body go? Here it is. Oh. Okay, well. Apparently nobody's got the key on them. Alright, you know what? I don't wanna. I want that horse. It's better than mine. Can just change horses like that, sadly enough. Go courage, go more. This is just a fucking better horse. Okay, we'll mount this horse, right? Is there like a horse dealership? Help. Nope. Codex. Tutorials. Horse. Try to push your horse. Steps low. Throw you. So. Saddle. Whip out arrow. Horse. In the horse tab, you will see horse's stats. You can call your horse. Horses don't grow on trees though. It costs. Buying, so you're getting a gift reward. Can't compare horse stats. Okay, like if I wanted to get a different horse. Anything of note in this nearby vicinity?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Take care.
I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying. May the Lord watch over you.
How do I just want... I want this horse. It's better. I think we're just gonna go back and save. But, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can get back to the town in time for the date. If not, we'll just, call it here.
What the fuck are you looking for here? I won't put up with the like of you.
I'll squash you like the last.
coin just weighs a lot. Oh boy, I should go turn that other quest.
Look at the state you're in.
What now? Should we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out. I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
It's disgusting.
So many assholes. Oh, great. Oh, the girls' assholes.
I'd love
Right
to
for the
listen to
fun.
that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
I'm sorry, we having a race? I'm sorry, I've been running down bandits, woman? I don't think you got a chance.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
Pretty just sat on her.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
I don't believe a word of it. If you ask me, you're loving every minute and you don't want to make me envious.
Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
I don't want to give anyone an excuse to gossip. Maybe another time.
Okay. See you later, loser.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get like armor for the horse. Get him all kitted out.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the rat egg?
No. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's stream, well, there's gonna be another one tonight, so don't miss that. But if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, do all that stuff. It all helps out. I will see you all next time. Bye.